welcome to my channel. My name is Kaylin and this is my channel. It is Full Purpose and Heart. We are a homeschooling channel, so if you have come across this video and are new, I welcome you and invite you to subscribe so you can follow along in our homeschool life, which is a series that I post frequently while we homeschool and just kind of share our homeschool journey. So this video I'm super duper excited to share with you guys. It is an introduction to the Preschool with Me program that I've created, sort of a distance learning program that is going to help you to have a preschool at home with your kiddos. So let me share with you kind of where it came from, what it's going to look like, and all the cool stuff that I'm excited about. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so where to start with this? Let me start by sharing how Preschool with Me came to be. So depending on when you watch this video, we are in 2020 now, which is the epic year of the great pandemic, quarantine, shutdown, like everything is crazy. And when the summer came, there was a lot of the CDC had come out with a lot of recommendations of how the new school year is going to be structured to ensure safety for all of the students. And a lot of the schools, or the preschools rather, in our area, when those recommendations came out, then they made announcements that they either A, were not going to be doing their preschools, B, they were going to kind of change the structure of their preschool so that it would correlate with what the CDC recommendations had been. And then a few of them were just kind of waiting and delaying their registration. But my heart really kind of goes out to the preschool world. I used to teach preschool here in my home. And although I don't do it anymore, thinking back, I don't know how a preschool can be successfully run with some of those recommendations that the CDC is putting out. Things like sharing supplies. I mean, all of my students shared crayons and markers and glue and paper and like all of the things that I would put out for our different craft days. And we all sat together at one work table, and the CDC had recommended that all students face forward, 6 feet apart, don't have recess. And anyway, all of those things had come out, and I just felt like, especially for my particular area where there were not going to be preschools opening, I wanted to create a resource that was going to help encourage moms that they could still educate and learn with their children at home, and equip them with something that they could feel like would put them on the right path. Maybe they didn't know how to start or where to start. So I created this program so that other moms could be able to preschool with their kids during this uncertain time. Kind of an unrelated reason why I decided to do it was more for my personal reason, because I already was a homeschooler and I wasn't necessarily affected by preschool shutting down. But I am a mom of a young child who's ready to start preschool. And you may be able to relate to this, but when you have the younger children, maybe you've got several, I only have 3, but those younger children tend to miss out on all of the beginning learning excitement that happened when you were starting out with your family, your first child and your second child. And I've noticed that now that my 3rd child is ready to begin preschool, he's not as prepared, I guess you could say, whereas my first child, I was teaching him his alphabet when he was like 1 and 2, my second child the same. And now my 3rd child's getting ready to turn 3, and he knows the first letter of his name, and that's pretty much it. So to help keep me accountable, I wanted to create a program that was going to help me preschool my youngest and give him the foundation that he deserves, but something that was going to be very front-loaded so that I didn't have to think about it as the weeks went on, because I do spend a lot of time with my older children and their subjects as well. So that's kind of the backstory. Thus, Preschool with Me was created. And what it is it's a, like I mentioned, kind of a digital preschool learning environment where there's going to be some video instruction with me and then activities that you can do afterward with your child once the video is turned off. So it's not an entire video class where your kid just watches the teacher and then gets up and leaves. and plays a lot of online games. I know there's a lot of those out there, but it's different in that I've created an activity kit or an activity packet that once you turn the video off, then you and your child can do these activities together and practice some other preschool concepts. So there's two kind of addendums that go with it. So like I mentioned, we'll talk about the videos really quick. The videos are about 15 minutes long. Some are, 16 or 17 minutes. Some are about 14 minutes. But it's a circle time with me where we're going to talk about the month of the year, and we do the alphabet, and we do the weather, and we sing some fun songs, and we do a scripture. So it is Christian based. We memorize a scripture every month, and we do, just kind of different circle time activities. And then the second, last 5 minutes or so, I do a activity with the kids on the video screen. So we'll do something with alphabets or numbers or talking about the theme of the week or whatever it is that we're doing that week. So once the video is finished, the last little section of the video, I explain what the activity is, or what the little hands-on activities. So some of those activities, this is the first week, is an ice cream week. So they make this little book, and I talk about all of the different colors, and we learn about colors. This one we're learning about shapes. So it's the circle. You're gonna go through and do the circle. Cat is in cat. This is a counting one. So we went and we counted. This is number 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I explain the activity, and then I say, okay, turn off the video, and the kids get to go and actually do that activity with their parent and practice those preschool skills. And then the other thing that I reference in the video and I recommend is my daily learning, or my ABC notebook, or the interactive notebook. And I've talked about this a lot of times on my channel, but if you're new here, it's just a notebook that has a lot of activities that include cutting and pasting and little doors or whatever. Let's see if I can find one. Little doors that have letter recognition, sound recognition, reading comprehension, or reading skills or whatever. So anyway, this is my daughters from last year, so it's kind of messy. They do get kind of messy because they're little kids. But so this is just something that I reference, although you can do what you want. It's your preschool. But this is kind of something fun that you get to do as well. So the way that it is created, so my first week is free, just so you can check it out and see if it's something that you want to do. It's an ice cream week for August, so you can access that here on my YouTube channel, but the place that you're going to want to go to kind of see all of the units and check it out and see everything that there is to see is my website, and I'm going to link that below. It's kaylinmorrell.com/preschool. So you can go over there and see kind of some of the units. And again, I am a one-man show, so right now I am creating it all, but it's just kind of something that I'm excited about and want to share with you guys. So if you are interested in joining in and doing preschool with me, then I invite you to head over to my website, check it out, and get your first activity kit so that you can do preschool with your kids, learn the letters. One other quick thing that I'll say about it is that it is created to be built upon each other. So if you start in August with the beginning of the preschool year, then we're only learning one letter a week. So that very first week, we don't talk really about any other letters. We only talk about the letter C. And then as subsequent weeks go on, then those letters build upon each other. So if you come in and you decide to start your school year in January, then you can still do it, and we're going to be reviewing all of the letters that we have built up until that point, and then continue on. And then if you let's say that you have a child that is a fall birthday, so you decide to start preschool in January. That's how my daughter is, so we have really weird school year for her, but you can start in January, and then you'll just have those letters all kind of reviewed together, and you'll do lots of letters at once. And then when you go around and get to August, then we'll do just the letter C again. The second letter is F, so then we learn F and C. Then we learn A, F, C, and then we learn D, A, F, C. So they kind of build upon each other that way. But you can mix them up and do the weeks in any way that you want. I record 5 days worth of preschool. So those of us who have older children and they are going, you're doing schoolwork with them 5 days a week, you can have something for your preschooler for those 5 days, or you can just do it 2 days, or you can do it one day or whatever you want to do. So anyway, again, CaitlinMorrell.com/preschool, and you can get that first ice cream week for free, and do that whenever you want and just kind of check it out. And then hopefully you'll love it and you'll want to continue. So again, I'm really excited about this, and hopefully you'll be able to find a lot of value in it, and it'll help you out as you begin your preschool with your little ones. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you're new, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. You can follow along in our homeschool life, because I will be doing preschool with my son this coming year, 2020-21, and you can kind of see how I'm using the program and how things are going with us, along with my other 2 students that I've got in our home. So anyway, thanks guys, and we'll catch you in another one.